Welcome to BC Advice. Today we are going to talk about active and passive verbs. Depending on the way in which you word a sentence, a verb can be either active or passive. When the verb is active, the subject of the verb is doing the action, as in these examples. France beat Brazil in the final. More than 300 million people speak Spanish. Jack will take the matter forward. When the verb is passive, the subject undergoes the action rather than doing it. Brazil was beaten in the final. Spanish is spoken by more than 300 million people worldwide. The matter will be taken forward by Jack. Here the sentence's points of view have changed. Brazil, Spanish and the matter have become the subjects of the passive verbs were beaten, is spoken and will be taken. In the first example, you can see that the subject of the active verb, France, does not appear in the corresponding passive version of the sentence. In the other two passive examples, the former subjects of the active verbs, more than 300 million people, Jack, are now introduced with the word by. The person or thing in a passive sentence that does or causes something is called the agent. More than 300 million people and Jack are the agents of the second and third passive examples. These two different ways of using verbs are known as voices. In everyday writing, the active voice is much more common than the passive. The passive tends to be used in formal documents, such as official reports or scientific papers, often where an action or situation is regarded as more significant than who or what did or caused it. The results were published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. A fair grading system was found to be important to all students. Passive verb forms. The passive is formed with tenses of the auxiliary verb, to be, and the past participle of the main verb. Here is a table showing the passive forms for most English verbs. Thank you for watching.